Epictetus, born around 50 CE in the Greek city of Hierapolis, Phrygia, was an influential Stoic philosopher. He began life under difficult circumstances as he was born a slave. His master, Epaphroditus, was a freedman of Emperor Nero, a powerful figure in Rome, yet Epictetus's life as a slave was harsh. Despite his conditions, Epictetus was drawn to philosophy, which he studied whenever possible. Eventually, he studied under the renowned Stoic teacher Musonius Rufus, who deeply influenced his thinking. Epictetus's studies in Stoicism gave him a path to inner freedom despite his physical bondage, and this quest for freedom became a central theme in his teachings. Over time, Epictetus gained his freedom, though the exact circumstances of his manumission remain unclear. Upon becoming a freedman, he continued his life dedicated to philosophy, moving to Nicopolis in Greece, where he founded a school. Unlike many philosophers who left behind extensive written works, Epictetus himself wrote nothing. His teachings were preserved by his student Arrian, who recorded them in two main texts, Discourses and the Enchiridion, often called the Manual. The Discourses capture the breadth of Epictetus's philosophical discussions, while the Enchiridion serves as a condensed guide, outlining key Stoic principles for daily living. Epictetus emphasized a central Stoic idea, the dichotomy of control. He taught that we should focus on what lies within our control, our own beliefs, desires, actions, and responses, and accept what lies beyond it, such as the actions of others, events, or outcomes. This simple yet profound concept has had a lasting impact on various fields, particularly modern psychology, as it forms the basis of cognitive behavioral approaches to emotional well-being. Epictetus famously stated, "It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters." This teaching guides individuals to cultivate resilience, viewing external events as neutral and focusing on their inner responses instead. Epictetus believed that happiness and peace stem from living in accordance with nature and reason. He argued that by applying reason, people can learn to manage their desires and avoid attaching themselves to things outside their control. His teachings discouraged the pursuit of external goods, like wealth, fame, or even physical health, as paths to happiness, emphasizing inner virtue as the true path to contentment. In this view, the good life is one that aligns with nature, emphasizing self-discipline and ethical integrity. To illustrate his points, Epictetus often used metaphors that compared life to a game, in which each person must play their role without trying to control the outcome. For him, freedom was not physical liberation, but the ability to remain unaffected by external pressures and to respond virtuously. He saw philosophy as a practical discipline, aimed at shaping the soul and transforming the character. This approach differed from the theoretical philosophy common in his era, as Epictetus focused less on abstract ideas and more on actionable guidance. Epictetus's philosophy spread widely and influenced later figures, including the Roman Emperor Marcus Aurelius, whose meditations echo Epictetus's teachings on inner resilience and virtue. His work also reached early Christian thinkers, who found his ideas on inner freedom and detachment harmonious with Christian values. Epictetus's ideas have endured, continuing to inspire those seeking peace and purpose in a complex world. His focus on resilience and ethical action remains relevant in contemporary discussions on mental health, self-improvement, and moral integrity. Despite his modest lifestyle, Epictetus became renowned for his wisdom and humility. He rejected luxury, advocating a life of simplicity that aligned with Stoic principles. His own life served as a testament to his beliefs, exemplifying that true contentment and freedom come from within. Today, Epictetus is remembered as a philosopher whose insights offer timeless wisdom on living a fulfilled life. By focusing on the things we can control and accepting what we cannot, Epictetus's teachings show that peace and resilience lie within our reach, regardless of external circumstances.